process of registering a master's license from Michigan in Florida can vary depending on the specific requirements of the Florida Licensing Board for the profession. States often have different licensing requirements, even for professionals with credentials from other states. Here are general guidelines that may be helpful. Firstly, determine the licensing requirements in Florida. Visit the website of the Florida Licensing Board for your profession. Review the requirements for obtaining a license in Florida, including any exams, coursework, or experience necessary. Secondly, contact the licensing board. Reach out to the licensing board in Florida directly to inquire about the process for registering an out-of-state license. They can provide you with detailed instructions and specific requirements. Thirdly, submit required documentation. You will typically need to submit an application, provide proof of your Michigan license, and submit any additional documents required by the Florida Licensing Board. Fourthly, pay fees. There will likely be fees associated with registering your license, including application fees, processing fees, and potentially exam fees. Fifthly, complete any additional requirements. If the Florida Licensing Board determines that you need to complete any additional requirements, such as coursework or an exam, you will need to fulfill this before your license can be registered. Sixthly, receive your Florida license. Once you have met all the requirements, you should receive your Florida Master's license. Be aware that the process can take some time, so it is best to start the application process well in advance. Keep copies of all documentation and correspondence related to the registration process. If you encounter any difficulties or have questions, do not hesitate to contact the Florida Licensing Board for assistance. This information is general and may not apply to all professions. Contact the relevant licensing board to obtain the most accurate and up-to-date information.